Hey guys, today we're going to talk about fire. I use primarily two fire legs. That's the long fire and the hunter or trapper's fire. And there's not much difference in between the two, just the size. The trapper's fire is used differently from the long fire, as the long fire is used for an overnight stay or a longer stay. The trapper or the hunter's fire is made up on a much smaller scale because it's kind of like we're doing today. We're on a canoe trip. We pulled off to a really cool cave, and we're going to make us some lunch, and then we're going to get out of here. That's what trapper's fires or hunter's fires are used for. Just quick stops. They're quicker to put out. They use much smaller wood, but I'll just show you how you get started on your trapper's fire. Okay guys, there's nothing to this hunter or trapper's fire. It has the same basics as a long fire. However, it's just on a smaller scale. Now, you see how small this fire is? That's all the fire you'll need. Your longer pieces, or your side running pieces, are about 16 to 18 inches in length. And ballpark, I like about a 3-finger in diameter. Now, what I'll do is once I get a fire going, I'll get it going pretty good. And then I'll just try to feel for the wind. Just like the long fire, you want the air to enter one of the two ends. And then I'll set them pretty close together. Now if you get them too close together, it depends on what kind of ground you got. Like this is full of ashes, so it has a tendency to smother your fire out. So you got to kind of be careful how you lay it. Ideally, what you want is your pieces in the shape of an arrow or a point, like such, because you're going to use this basically to do a quick cook. Now, the pros to this fire is, A, it's small. All it requires is smaller fuel. All you'll use is small sticks like this, pinky size maybe, and then you'll just keep feeding it a little bit at a time. And if you want less smoke, more of a smokeless fire, you'll use real small stuff. And then, in essence, all you're going to do is basically set your pot right here on the edge of this fire to cook on. And you'll have to play with it to get it to where it balances out and levels. And right there, that's all it's going to take, is to heat up some water. Or if you happen to have an old GI cook kit, you can literally set that cook kit across there and fry whatever you're going to do. Like, for instance, today the guy that's with me, he's going to fry some Spam. So, this is the hunter's fire. Small fire, small fuel, smaller side pieces, but excellent results. Okay guys, this is the beginning makings of a long fire. I'm not going to go too deep into how to build a long fire, what's the best long fire, all the other stuff. Woodsman has an excellent tutorial on it, a very good video. I would suggest that you go watch it. As far as the long fire goes, I wanted to show this fire to you and relate it to the hunter or the trapper's fire. I use a hunter and a trapper's fire every bit as much as I use this. On a hunter or a trapper's fire, if you're a backpacker and you're hiking through an area where you have the capability to have small fires, it's excellent. You can cook, you can have a little bit of fire and a little bit of warmth, and then roll your small logs out, and by in the morning it'll be dead cold. Anyhow, on the long fire, it's not any different than the hunter's fire. It's just the logs, the side logs, are going to be 3 to 5 feet. And the diameter of these logs is going to be anywhere from palm size, no smaller than palm size, but ideally you want it as about as big around as your hand. I do. And then, like Woodsman, I like flattening out one end, and that works. Flattening out one end works really well on your hunter's fire too. Anyway, I'm Billy Poe, and I appreciate you watching my channel. I hope that this is something that you'll use. I promise you, I've done all the research as far as best practice research, getting out and field testing this stuff. The Hunter's Fire and the Longs Fire are really going to benefit you. I appreciate you watching my channel. I hope that you can use this out in the wilderness and it benefits you as much as it does me. I'll catch you on the next one.